until you go through me in this business today, you've done nothing. Until you go through me, you cannot lay claim to being anything in this business other than a step below me.
Welcome to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Wednesday, June 8th, 2016. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. After stepping out of a time machine last year to shock just about everyone in the bodybuilding world, Alex Fedorov's unlikely comeback to the stage seems to be alive and well again here in 2016. The Russian giant released a handful of progress photos earlier in the week, reminding us what 300 pounds of pure nastiness looks like. Last year, Federov started things off with a bang by placing third at the Orlando Pro, but then seemed to lose steam as the season progressed. Federov has all the muscle he could ever possibly want or need to compete at the highest levels. So if he can continue to refine his physique and focus on perfecting his look, I don't see any reason why he can't routinely start nailing top 5 places once again. It isn't very often we can mention the words 300 pounds and aesthetic in the same sentence, but that just speaks to what exactly it is that Dallas McCarver is doing to redefine the game right now. At last weekend's South Jackson Classic, a shredded and aesthetic 300-plus pound McCarver took the stage as the evening's featured guest poser and looked completely out of this world just over 4 weeks out from making his season debut at next month's Chicago Pro. Every time we see McCarver, he just seems to keep getting better and better, and with another 4 weeks left to really hit the gas and come in at his best, it's looking like the competition better start getting real worried about this monstrous Terminator. Speaking of things we don't see very often, Kevin Levrone's return to the Olympia stage is officially in full swing. This week, the Maryland Muscle Machine released new training footage from his Road to the Olympia series, where we see the 52-year-old Hall of Famer in the gym training like something right out of the late 90s. I don't think anyone other than Kevin Levrone really believes that he has a shot at beating Phil Heath and winning the Olympia title. But that doesn't mean that this story isn't one of the most fascinating and exciting things to happen in bodybuilding in the last decade. Levrone is the quintessential wild card in this event because literally no one knows exactly what it is that he's capable of bringing back to the stage. But I'll tell you one thing, if there was ever an athlete in the history of bodybuilding who could pick the weights back up and actually turn the impossible into reality, it would absolutely be Kevin Levrone. It's been a while since we've seen second-year 212 pro Tristen Escolastico make his presence felt. After sitting out a year to pack on size and prepare for the pro stage, late last season, the former North American champ made a pretty spectacular debut back at the Phoenix Europa Pro, which just so happened to feature one of the best 212 lineups of the entire season. And it looks like Escolastico has taken the lessons he learned from that experience and put them to good use because he's looking as big and as nutty as we've ever seen him at the moment. Although he hasn't indicated whether or not he's planning to make another late season run, he does seem to be keeping within striking distance, which wouldn't rule out the possibility for another season-ending push. Escolastico does seem to have the tools to be a solid 212 pro, capable of doing some damage moving forward. And it'll be interesting to see if he does indeed decide to throw his hat into the ring before all is said and done in 2016. A few weeks removed from taking care of business on the New York Pro stage, bikini superstar and perennial Olympia threat Stephanie Mahoe is already putting in hard days at the office. Recently, Mahoe was spotted blasting away during a heavy deadlift session as she prepares to enter into the next phase of her contest season. Over the last 2 years, Mahoe has finished top 10 or better on the Olympia stage and really carved out a place as one of the best talents in the sport. But if she wants to make the leap up to the next level and turn into a legitimate top 5 threat, she needs to keep putting her head down, putting in the work, and letting her body do all the talking. And that does it for yet another edition of Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. Check out ironmaglabs.com today. I'm Dave Palumbo, reminding you to always be true to your passions, and make sure to follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram.
Hey guys, it's Stevie B here. If you like what you're seeing, hit the subscribe button below and never miss another RX Muscle show, segment, or update. RX Muscle is #1. Woo!